Live in studio, I want to welcome an official correspondent from The Bachelor. She was on this season, Selma from San Diego.
Yeah, it's our girl.
We all know her as the hottest one there.
Yep.
There's your intro for the show.
Thank you. Wow.
So how does it? I asked you earlier if your phone's been going like crazy because I'm sure in everyone's life you are their official Bachelor correspondent.
Absolutely.
Are you glad it's over?
Yes. Actually, I really am glad it's over. I'm kind of like sad because I'm getting off this high, but I'm glad because I'm like, oh my god, my phone might actually calm down. I'll have battery for like a whole day.
I can take a break. I can sell some real estate.
Yeah, totally.
Really cool. So, for anybody who didn't watch The Bachelor last night, if you did DVR and you're waiting to do your little thing tonight, then I will say that you should probably
spoiler alert.
Flick over real quick because we're about to talk about who won in 3, 2, 1. So, what do you think about Catherine? Because that's the big winner.
Please, give us all of it.
So I, in the beginning, honestly did not see I just couldn't see it between them. I couldn't figure it out. I was like, she's really awkward towards him. He's a little bit awkward towards her.
You expect in that role, especially on TV, to one person to be fairly outgoing and the other one, it's kind of that weird opposites attracting that you would think would work great. But they seemed kind of the same kind of
distant,
awkward, almost
uncomfortable,
kind of vulnerable at some spots. Gosh, if you really think about it, you go back to the beginning. They seemed great for each other from the start. Once you get to know them,
but you know what? At the end of the day, when watching them last night, I was like, oh my god, they're perfect for each other. Yeah. They really are. Like,
I think he really, really loves her.
Oh, he loves her. Mm-hmm. I am so surprised. I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? He couldn't show his emotions towards her. I think he just felt uncomfortable because he felt bad for all the other girls. But like the second he was allowed to, my god, he was just all about it. He was in love.
Right. And you know how they edit everything. I mean, they film so much that they can sort of edit that kind of stuff out if they want to.
Keep it secret. That's true. That's totally true.
Yeah.
You know what I thought was really funny was when he was talking to Lindsay and letting her down kind of slow. I feel like in the history of The Bachelor, that was one of the most that he did not know how to finish that conversation and walk to the car. Because he like broke her heart, it was all done, and then it was like, he starts crying. It's like, bro, you're done. You're all set. Walk her to the car and bring your girl out. And he was like, I don't know what to do now. And she's like, it's fine. Let me just walk away. But I don't want you to walk away because I want you to hang out for as long as what? You won't want me here. Well, I know, but I just feel like if I keep crying, this bit will last forever. And it was so weird and like awkward.
That was a really good reenactment.
Right? Because that's kind of what it was.
That was on point. Mm-hmm. And then she took her shoes off. I would have thrown one at him.
Yeah, she was like, forget this outfit. I'm out.
I was like, I just went through all this pain for nothing.
So, Selma, tell me how that works with... Because sometimes when I watch him gush like that, you think, okay, he's just a super cheesy guy who just goes overboard. But is that a lot of the producers too going, dude, when you do this speech, we gotta catch this on camera. You have to lay it all out there. Is there a lot of coaching to when it comes to how? Because oh my gosh, half of the stuff that comes out of his mouth so ridiculously cheesy. But I feel like, in a way, he's supposed to say all those things.
I think he just really is a cheesy person.
Really?
Yeah. Like I think he's sort of like, it's just like. I don't know.
I think his parents sort of gave you a clue into that. His dad was kind of cheesy, you know?
He's just really sweet, and he's really, like, just doesn't want to hurt anyone's feelings, and he's all, like, scared to, like, say anything.
That's a Texas thing, too, though. That's a Southern thing. You've always got to be polite. You've always got to be the nice person.
The gentlemanly kind of a thing.
Yeah.
I do think they coach him, though. I mean, I do think they say some things to him.
Yeah.
Like, they have to, like, be like, okay, here's what we're preparing you for. But, like, I just don't. I think a lot of it is him and
just the way
his
he
nerves.
is.
Well, well, guys, I do have a question. Do you think I can believe in love again? Because I've been waiting for a couple to make it on The Bachelor, and I think this could be the one.
I do too.
I mean,
Dang
we'll see. Well, she didn't seem too happy when he announced he was going to be on Dancing with the Stars. So.
She didn't? Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
that's funny you say that. They were just on Good Morning America, and they had Sean and Catherine was sitting to his right, and his Dancing with the Stars partner was sitting to the left. And let me tell you, the body language.
She was already jealous.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was wrong.
Yeah.
It was. But you know what? Let's go to the part where the two of them have probably not seen each other for 6 months.
Oh, yeah.
What is that like?
No, they see each other.
Oh, so Sean and Catherine have been bumping into each other.
Yeah. They just see each other in hiding. Like, they don't tell anybody. They go off to different islands or destinations.
Really?
Like, I think they went to, like, Palm Springs or something recently. Yeah, they just
that
they
island,
hide out.
Palm Springs.
Yeah, that island.
Yeah,
The
well,
ABC,
I love that.
the ABC producers are like, we're going to send you somewhere really exotic. It's called the Riviera in Palm Springs.
Yeah.
$2 U cards.
Hello, they sent me to Montana. Thanks.
Montana's
Okay, hold on. Let me just say, on Emily's season, they got to go to like Prague and
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Thailand, and
Yeah.
they went right away. They did not go to Montana and Canada.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, your cutbacks. The economy sucks.
Cutbacks, that's right. You know what? That dock that they built last night in the bonsai tree garden was very expensive to put together, so they had to have the right budget for that. I did not like the set last night. Did you guys like the set, the final set?
The elephant thing was just...
Providing the elephant thing? By the way, you ever watch TV and you see a moment that's for sure going to be on The Soup with Joel McHale?
Yeah.
The moment where they are...
Yes.
Because she's sitting on the elephant, he's sitting behind her, and the
Yeah.
elephant is like doing this thing, and it
That's
looks
right.
like
They're kind of
something
awkward.
really inappropriate. Selma said it, not me. Can we we have to go to break. Can we talk some more about The Bachelor? I have a couple more questions.
Absolutely,
All right.
yeah.
Selma from The Bachelor, as we wrap up
Yay.
a big finale last night. Sorry. Can we talk about that? Can you do a reveal?
Yeah.
So we have Selma live in studio. She's the San Diego representative on The Bachelor this season. She got sent off the show once Sean realized that he was not half the man that Selma needs.
Right.
That's what I
That's
believe.
I
true.
agree.
That's what I believe. So let's wrap this up. I want to read a couple of things that I wrote off my Facebook, but I have a really interesting question about what ends up happening in The Bachelor every season, and I want to know if the producers ask you or warn you about it. I don't think it happened this season, but some seasons when they do the overnight thing and whatever, things get physical. And I'm a dad, so if my daughter told me she was going on a show like that, that would be the first thing in my head. It's
Yeah.
like, girl, you know you're not going down that path.
Yeah.
Is that a conversation between producers when you sign up? Do they say, hey, there's a chance we could put you in some awkward situations. We could put you in some overnight stuff. You might have to sleep in a bed with a dude. Are you okay with that? If you are, can you sign here? Is that a part of it?
No, they totally tell you, like, if you're not comfortable with it, you don't have to do it. Like,
Oh, that's cool.
you have the option to
That's cool.
be in the fantasy suite or not, and most girls take the
Right.
opportunity because it's the one time you have to spend with each other, not on camera, so you guys can actually talk. He can tell you if he loves you, you know, like,
Right,
or on
right,
camera.
right.
He can't do that because he's not, you know. But
Interesting.
not
So,
everybody has to get physical, but a lot of people.
so the ones that do, when you watch it, the ones that do, you're like, oh, they didn't have to,
Yeah.
but they kind of wanted to. That's interesting.
But Sean's a born again virgin,
Yeah, that's true.
so I don't.
wow.
think-
I don't believe in that. Just let
That's
you know.
that's the rumor.
Oh, really? Well, I'm a born again pizza guy. I don't eat pizza. What?
Well,
I've had
you-
5,000 pizzas in my life, but I'm from
Bless
here on.
his
I'm born again.
heart.
Did he ask you to get baptized and do all that stuff?
He did. Well, he had asked me. He said, he asked me a little bit about religion, and he was like, "So, what would you say about being baptized?" And I'm like, "Well, I would never get baptized, but I said if my husband wanted my children to be baptized, I don't have a certain religion. I don't follow anything. If he was so like strong about
Sure.
it, then fine. I'll take my children to church. Why not?
Right.
Kids need to grow up with that, I think." But
Good
I know,
answer.
as far as me being baptized, I don't think so. And I think he didn't breathe for about 15 minutes after I said that.
Wow.
The poor guy.
You're up, Jess. With those kind of questions and stuff, I mean, is that uncomfortable to talk about that kind of stuff? I mean, especially on like a second date?
Well, totally. It's so uncomfortable because it's like I don't want to tell him no and like, you
Right,
know.
because
like,
you're kind of playing a game show, so you don't want to answer the wrong answer when
Yeah,
the
but-
case is you're just being honest.
I'm going to stay true to myself, so I was
Right.
like, no, but then you can see, like, he's just judging me the second I say no. He's like, you're out.
Well, were you live tweeting it all last night, Selma? How are you covering The Bachelor? Just watching it? People are probably calling you on the phone and bugging you. And
You know what? I don't even. I just live tweet. I mean, I get some texts, but I don't answer the phone or anything. Everybody just read my tweets, okay? I have one job here. It's to tweet.
that's it.
Just read my tweets, okay? Like, that's enough.
So last night I was on and I wrote, my first tweet was hashtag Bachelor. Is it me or does Sean's mom have wicked underwear lines? Did you guys notice that when she was walking into the garden? She was walking into the garden with those white pants. She had like 4 underwear lines. Like, how many pairs of underwear is Sean's mom wearing right now? My next tweet I wrote, Sean doesn't know what to do again. And this is one of the hardest decisions of his life.
Yeah.
That's all I put. And the next one I put, The way Sean waves is preposterous. He literally has the worst wave on TV. When Catherine was coming out to him in the grass field, he did like this thing where he was like. It was like the worst wave I've ever seen.
It's like a little SS.
Yeah, it was like I don't even know.
That was a little awkward.
And then I wrote, if I told Sean I loved him and let him palm my butt, I would be hurt if he said nothing back too. Because did you notice that?
Oh yeah.
Catherine was like,
Oh, yeah.
I love you, and he was like, reach, palm, squeeze. I really had a good day today.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
See, I don't know. I mean, a part of me thinks that he's not allowed to say it, but at that point, I think he is
could.
allowed.
Totally,
Yeah.
totally.
And he was like, yeah.
Oh, and then I
It
wrote,
was good.
yikes. Someone should have sent Lindsay out there with some cutlets.
Oh my gosh.
I
I didn't see
Did I
that
say
one.
that?
That was rude.
Bless her heart.
What? And the last one I wrote is that Catherine has just officially broken the world land speed Bachelor finale blink record. Did you see her blink 745 times? All right, Selma. Such a pleasure to have you, and thanks so much for coming to hang out.
Thanks, guys.
Delana might take a day or two off sometime in the future, and we'd love to have you fill in for her.
I would love that.
Jessica wants to say something.
Oh,
yeah.
no, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, okay. Quickly going back to the
Oh, God.
fantasy suites.
Okay, yes.
No, I want to know.
Good question.
Are you? Ashley said that he's, went on a tirade in the Women Tell All that he said, "Oh, I have no other feelings for these other women." He says he didn't. He denied. Are you Team Ashley or Team Sean?
Okay, I personally think that he said something along those lines. I don't know if he straight said, I don't have feelings for the other women, but I do think that he said something that made her think that he doesn't have feelings. Like, I think he was
wow.
like, oh, don't even worry about the other two women, it's you at the very end. Because he said that to Lindsay, too. And it's like,
Wow.
come on.
Okay.
Yeah, so I believe her.
Selma, thanks for all the insight.
No
We officially
problem.
are done. If you guys watched The Bachelor last night, that was the official wrap-up.